engaged friend told me that if my boyfriend really wanted to marry me, he would have proposed by now. And I haven't been able to shake the feeling that she might be right. Some context. My friend and her fiancé have been together 2 years. I've been with my boyfriend for 3. We were actually closer to the altar in terms of timeline until we weren't. I just never noticed the exact moment when that conversation quietly stopped happening between us. My friend's engagement party was last Sunday. Backyard thing, string lights, the whole setup. I was genuinely happy for her. I want to say that clearly because it matters. But standing there watching her show off her ring to a circle of women, something small and uncomfortable settled into my chest. Not jealousy exactly, more like recognition. Like when you realize you've been holding your breath for a long time and didn't know it. I pulled her aside and asked how it all happened. How did you know he was ready? I said. She laughed a little and told me it was never really a mystery because she made her position clear on their very first date. Not an ultimatum, just a fact she laid on the table early. She told him something along the lines of, I'm not the kind of woman who waits around 5 years to find out whether a man sees a future with me. 2 years is long enough to know. If you don't know by then, the answer is probably no, and I will move on without any hard feelings. I told her my boyfriend would probably panic if I said anything remotely close to that. Her face did something I didn't like, not mean about it, more like a doctor deciding how much information is actually helpful right now. She said that if my boyfriend would walk away over me wanting basic clarity after 3 years together, maybe that was already the answer I was looking for. I changed the subject, went and found my boyfriend across the yard. On the drive home, I told him about the conversation. He laughed before I even finished the sentence, called my friend's approach controlling, said women who give timelines are insecure and it pushes men away, said things should happen naturally, that we were fine, that there was no reason to manufacture some kind of deadline. I asked him what naturally looked like in his head. He said he didn't have a timeline, said timelines were pressure and pressure killed romance. Every answer was calm and reasonable on the surface and somehow added up to absolutely nothing. I asked him directly, do you want to marry me? He said of course. I asked then, what are we waiting for? He said he wasn't ready yet, said our relationship was good the way it was, said he didn't want to fix what wasn't broken, said I was putting ideas in my head because of my friend. That last part made me quiet because I didn't have a clean answer for it, and I hated that I didn't. I let it go. I've gotten good at letting things go with him. 4 days later, I was lying in bed next to him while he scrolled his phone. He handed it to me to show me some video his coworker sent. I watched it, and when it ended, I went to pass the phone back, and the screen shifted. An old text thread loaded. His friend, maybe 2 months back. I read it before I made any conscious decision to. His friend had asked him straight up, dude, are you ever gonna propose to her? My boyfriend's response, nah, she's comfortable. Why would I mess that up? I set the phone face down on the blanket between us. He didn't notice, just kept watching TV. I lay there staring at the ceiling, running that sentence through my head on a loop. She's comfortable. Why would I mess that up? Not, I'm not sure yet. Not, I want to do it right. Not, I love her and I'm working out the timing. Just, she's comfortable. Like I was a good parking spot he didn't want to give up because finding another one would be an inconvenience. I started going back through every conversation we'd had about the future. Every time I softened what I said so he wouldn't feel cornered. Every time I told myself I wasn't in any rush, that I was being mature and patient about it. I had been carefully performing patience for a man who was quietly counting on it, who had decided 2 months ago out loud to another person that he had no intention of changing a single thing about our situation. He fell asleep around 11. I went and sat in the kitchen for a while, not crying, just thinking in the quiet. The next morning I waited until he left for work. Then I packed a bag, not dramatically, just the things I actually needed. I put my key on the kitchen counter and I left. He texted me about 6 hours later, not asking where I was, not asking if something was wrong or if I was okay. He asked if I was coming home to make dinner because he didn't know what was in the fridge. I read it twice, then I put my phone face down on the table, same way I'd set his down the night before. My friend texted me the next morning. I still don't know how she found out. She just sent 3 words, I'm proud of you. I didn't respond right away, but I saved it.